So this year, 2026, the future of work has changed. It isn't just remote, it's radically different financially. We're on the cusp of a global shift, where Pacific nations are actively building havens for digital nomads like me, where your income can become your own. The game-changing strategies for tax-free living are being laid out right now, and you will not believe which countries have completely revolutionized their strategies. So in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly where the tax-free map has shifted, the new 2026 rules for the most popular nomad hubs, and how you can legally pay zero tax or close to it whilst living your best life. So this is the reality of how things have shifted in 2026. The digital nomad visa is no longer an experiment. It's a competitive product. Countries have realized that remote workers are high-value residents who spend locally and don't take local jobs. But here's a catch. Not all the nomad visas are created equally. Some countries let you live there but still want 30% of your paycheck. Others have realized zero tax is the ultimate incentive. And we're moving towards a territorial tax world. If you don't earn the money in the country, they don't touch it. Let's look at the heavy hitters though, who are leading this charge. So first up is quite interesting. The UAE, United Arab Emirates. In 2026, Dubai and Abu Dhabi have moved from luxury into efficiency. Their virtual working program is now 1 year old and grants you zero personal income tax. They've lowered the barrier. You now only need to prove a monthly income of roughly $3,500, and for that you get world-class infrastructure and a tax bill of zero. But if you want to live on an island and the UAE is not for you, well, the Bahamas, they have what's called a Beats visa, and this has become a nomad favorite because it's one of the very few places with minimum income requirements. That's right. Whether you're a freelancer, a writer, a teacher, or a CEO of $1 billion company, if you're approved, you pay zero income tax. The Bahamas is betting that your presence alone is enough to boost the economy. And Europe is usually the high tax zone, but two countries are breaking the mold in 2026. Croatia has solidified its position as a tax haven. Under their digital nomad residency, you pay zero income tax on all your work done for companies outside Croatia. The income requirement is roughly $2,500 a month, which is pretty affordable for most remote workers. And for that, you can live in the Mediterranean and you keep all your income. Then there's the white card in Hungary. If you stay in Hungary for less than 183 days, you are not a tax resident. But even if you stay longer, then their white card is designed to keep your foreign income out of the global tax net. With a monthly requirement of €3,000, again, it's affordable for most remote workers. It's the most affordable getaway into the Shenzhen area. And if you want almost zero, but with long-term residency, well, let's look at Georgia. In 2026, Georgia's individual entrepreneur status has become legendary. If you earn up to $175,000, you pay just 1% tax. It's not zero, but 1%. But for that, you get one of the easiest paths to permanent residency in the world. And then there's Costa Rica. Their 2026 remote work visa grants you a total exemption from local income taxes for the duration of that visa. They've even streamlined the Pura Vida process. You can now apply and get improved entirely via mobile app in 3 weeks. But now a quick reality check for the US. If you are in the US, your tax is based on your citizenship, not just where you live. But 2026 does bring some good news. The foreign earned income exclusion has just been adjusted for inflation. In 2026, you can now exclude up to $132,000 of your earned income from US federal taxes. So if you live in Dubai, where you're paying zero tax, but you earn $120,000 from the US and you're a US citizen, As long as you stay outside the US for that year, your federal tax bill is effectively zero. This is often called a golden triangle of nomad finances. So 2026 has been a bit of a revolution. There's been a huge shift, and your home can now be where it treats you the best. You are no longer necessarily trapped into paying for services in a country you don't live. But remember, tax laws move fast, and what's happening now in 2026 could be very different in 2027.